number 1. And out. That's point Kojo's. Here we go. Kaya with the serve. Up 1-0. Liv. Blocked by Liz. That's point Kojo's. First big block. Kojo's up 2-1. Kaylee. Live stream is working. I don't know where it's going. Served by Maggie. Tip right in the hole. It's a serve to Liv. Layla keeps it alive. Liz got it over. There's a set across. There's a tip. Oh, Maggie got a piece of it, but up into the net. Junior's down 2-3. Kaya. Maggie all the way across to Layla with a huge kill from Maloney. No chance for 9-1-5 over there in white. Kojo's in the foreground in black. We are tied at 3. Here's Elise serving. Had a lot of good motion on it. We'll go outside. Blocked by Braylon, but went off the side of her hand out of bounds. Point for 9-1-5 United.
And he goes, is this Zoe? I was like, I checked like it's just...
That one's long and out. Tied at 4. Here comes Anya. Liz back to serve. Anya joins Liv and Braylon in the front row. Liz is in the back with Elise and Maggie. So serve to the back row. We got hit from the outside and a block from Anya. Sasheen with her first touch, and it is good for a block and a point. Put Juniors up by 1, 5-4. That's a nice low serve from Liz, and down. Ace. 6-4. That's deep. United able to get there. That's a tip, but no problem for Maggie to Elise. Over for Liv. Her first hit, just long. 6-5. Here's Kaya entering the game for Liz in the back row. Good serve. Nice pass from Elise. There's a short one for Anya. A little high. She was just barely able to tip it, but it came down on our side. 6-6. Pass from Kaya. Maggie comes back to get that one, and Elise with the back row hit. Far corner. United able to keep it alive. That's long. Nope, that was in.
That was not taken under.
Nice hit there from 915. Short serve. Kaya got one hand on it. Elise tees it up for Liv, and that one's low. 6-8. I just looked at the screen. 6 viewers. Thanks for joining us. Game 1 here at Nationals in Indianapolis. Colorado Juniors 14. Steve here in black. Good pass from Liv. Maggie goes back for Braylon. And then a tip from Anya, as that was an overpass from the back row, and it's a point Juniors side out. Down by 1, 7-8. Subbing in is Clara and Hope. Hope would serve down the middle. Tight to the net. Here's a touch outside, and it's a point. Kind of looked like maybe Clara got a piece of it, but she did not. She was imploring the ref to see it her way, and he did. Tied at 8. Hope with the ball. Switches sides on that pass. Here's an outside hit. Kaya got her hands on it, but the pass went straight to Coach Steve, who is not allowed legally to play the ball. Point 915 United, 8-9. Far side of the net, I'd assume 915 means area code, and that Google is in the El Paso area. Here's Liv. It's a tip, and that was Clara, got a hand on it. Good set for Liv, went far. Tipped again. We've got a point for Juniors as 11 and white went into the net. Should be tied at 9, I think. Yeah. Thankfully, we got a good view of the scoreboard. Not always the case from wherever we end up having to sit, but we can see it easily. And we are tied at 9. Liv serves. Good one. Just over the net. Wide set. Hope with a pass to Kaya. She'll tee it up for Layla. Boom. Into the net. Oh, I thought that was going over. (9-10). Nice low serve. Kaya's pass got over. Layla to Hope. Back to Layla. Tip. Wow, what a play. Good job by 915 to keep it up. There's Hope. Good hit. And a nice dig from United. Then Liv. Anya off of the Liv's dig. There's a hit and down. Wow, nice save on the previous possession by Juniors, but not enough. And now down by 2, 9-11. Kaya, great pass. Hope, back over for Clara. She hit it to the back row. These passes have done a good job, though. Hope read that one to Kaya, set for Layla. Blocks down. 9-12. Timeout, Juniors. Okay, I don't think I believe the screen. It says 14 viewers, which would smash the all-time record for the Kojo's 14 Steve broadcast. But if you're really on here and there's 14 of you, thanks for joining in. Thursday afternoon, about a little after 1 p.m. here in the Eastern time zone. We all thought Indianapolis would be in the Central time zone, but we're wrong. It is Eastern. This is the first of 2 matches today, and we are back in action. Kaya's pass, little Hit to the side and down on the ground. The deficit has extended to 4. Biggest lead of the game so far for 9-1-5 United. Juniors need a side out here. It's to Kaya, pass to Hope. She goes wide for Layla. Had to tip it. That's to the back row. Liv got it. Piece of it. That's up. And then Clara, yes. Oh, somehow able to save it. Liv gets it over the net. Juniors scrambling, but still in business. And then a block from Layla. That will eventually finally come down. United over there is really good at keeping balls up. But so are Juniors. A couple amazing saves on that point. And they got the side out they needed. Hit double digits. 10-13. Kaya serving. Goes for the short. Go outside. Tip. Hope. Kaya. She'll go over right side for Clara. She got a tip off of a blocker. It's a back row hit. It's a good one. And we're back to down by 4, 10-14. Oh, that's an ace from United. Put it right in between Liv and Kai. Liv with the back set for Layla. It's a nice hit and a dig. They just can't get it down. There's a block from Clara. Just what was needed. Bosco with a great block. Side out, kept the lead to 4 for United. Here is Liv is going to serve after Braylon comes in, joining Liz and Layla in the front row. Maggie's serving actually with Kaya and Liv in the back. Maggie's serve, nice. It's a good play. Blocked by Liz and or Layla. Good positioning on that block, and that has been the bright spot so far in this match for Juniors. Several points on blocks. Down by 3, 12-15. Maggie goes long, and that was in. They had to play it. Here comes a back row hit. Kaya to Maggie. Maggie goes all the way across to Layla off the top of the net. Still in play. There's a hit, tipped by Layla. Maggie across for Layla again, and she was couldn't get a full jump. And able to get it over. So 12-16. One for Kaya to Maggie. There's a set. Liz got up there and got it down. Not a full swing, but able to push it off of a defender in the right direction. They couldn't return it. 13-16. Elise in to serve. Short down the middle. Outside. Liz blocked it, but it went off the side of the hands. Came down on our side. 13-17. Release off the side over to Steve. Again, Steve not allowed to play the ball. Release to Maggie. Maggie with a nice dump back over her head. Caught everyone off guard back there. And it's 14-18. Liz back to serve. Anya in at middle blocker. Up front. That one's nice and low. Diving save, and that's not coming back. Point Juniors, 15-18. It's in, same spot. We got a back set. That's tipped and down. Just went right around Liv's block. She was there. Savvy play, though, by their outside hitter to get that point. Deficit's 4 again, 15-19. Running out of room on that scoreboard. Kaya over to Liv. Liv all the way across to Braylon, who swung nicely. There's a hit that is out from their right side, or outside. Down to 3, 16-19. A lot of side outs this game. Just trading points, but Juniors got down by 5 at one point, trying to crawl back in. Hope will serve. That's a pure knuckleball. Setter has to go back. It'll be a free ball that just drops right in the middle of everyone. 16-20. I think I heard that's called a campfire. Everyone's looking to watching the ball just drop in the middle of everyone. Liv got a piece of that, enough to get it to Elise. Liv gets it back over top of the blockers. Set. Elise, good dig. Hope back to Liv. Liv with a tip to the back corner. That was a smart play. Ends up as a kill. 17-20. Layla has subbed in. It's her, Clara, and Anya in the front row. Kaya, Hope, Liv back, and Liv serving. That's in. Hit, block, Layla. Just roofed it. No chance. Massive size advantage for Maloney over that outside hitter. They made use of that trait on that play. Lead down to 2 for the first time in a while. 18-20. Juniors down. Looking to get one here. That might be in. Nice hit. 18-21. Serve is in. Kaya with a pass, goes to Hope. Layla. Oh, now we'll get a free ball. Kaya. Hope to Anya. Anya went back row. They're going to have to free ball. Here's Dylan. To Hope. There's Clara, and that was a lot of net. Clara with her mouth like, whoops. Pretty easy call for the ref. He's actually laughing. That happens. 18-22 now. Desperate need of a side out. Oh, tough. That was a great serve right down the line from 9-5 United. We are down by 5. 18-23. Kaya, good pass. Hope's going to go back to Clara. Clara went back row. Here's Anya. Oh, that got tipped. And I guess we were in the net again, or a lift was called, it looks like, from the ref. I think that's that signal. And it is set point for 9-1-5 United, a 6-point deficit for Juniors, 18-24. And that's it. Ball did not get over the net on that last touch, and Kojos give up 4 straight points there to end that first set, so a disappointing end. Final score 25-18, 9-1-5 United. Set 1's in the books. Hopefully lessons learned. Here on the big stage in Indy. Juniors are the underdogs in this first match as the 37 seed, the opponent here, 9-1-5 United, the 26 seed out of I don't know how many, but I did see in our pool of 6, there is one team that's the 91 seed, so they're at a minimum over 90 teams, maybe roughly 100 in this 14 American division nationals. Now, interesting how the format worked out. They have these 2 matches today. Both of them are against the top 2 teams in this pool, and tomorrow the 3 matches will be against the bottom 3 teams. So we are the underdog in both matches today, according to seeding, and then we will be the favorite in all 3 matches tomorrow. And of course, the results from pool play will determine what Saturday and Sunday. This team, no stranger to being down by a set, has happened plenty of times throughout this season. And on several occasions, they come back to win the next 2. So obviously that's what they're trying to dial up here in this match. Kyle come in there for Liz in the back row to start things off. It is across the board: Liv, Anya, Maggie, Kaya, Layla, and Hope, who has the ball to serve and start off this second set. Wow, nice serve. There's a block by Anya. Stayed in the air though. There's another block by Liv. Again, still up. Liv passes it over to Hope, to Anya, had to tip it over. There's a back row hit. Liv got it. Hope back to Liv. Swung away off the top of the blockers. That one's out. Point Juniors as that hit went long. So 1 point lead. Which is the way the previous set started, and then we didn't have a lead really any rest of the game. Hope for a different result here. That serves in. Hit from pretty far back. Kaya got it up for Hope. There's a back row hit from Layla. And then a tip attempt from their middle, and she didn't get much of it. Ended up in the net. 2-0 Juniors. Short. Just over the tape. There's a hit. Oh, Hope had the dig. She got there, but it went a little low. Side out for 9-1-5. It is 2-1. That one's out. Service error for United. 3-1 Juniors. It'll be Liv serving. And that one went into the net. I think that's the first serve in the net for Juniors, which is great. Overall, rate-wise, you see there's a few. Hopefully that ends up being the only one. Dylan has just come in, back right. That's in. Kaya. Pass to Hope. Oh, back to Maggie. Maggie's swing was solid, but got blocked there by their middle. And we're tied at 3. I had to play that one. Up by 1, 4-3, Liz to the front. Kaya with the ball to serve. Wow, bullet just over the net. Here's the back set. That one was net by somebody. Probably, I don't know, whatever. We're in the net. Uh, 4-4. Good serve by United. Ace. Junior's down 4-5. Oh, just over. Liz got a hand on it. Now Layla with a kill. That's making lemonade out of lemons with a serve that just crawled over the net. Take it. Tied up at 5. Clara has entered. Maggie will serve. Wow, bullet. They are able to handle all these serves. Their service is really strong. Maggie with a sweet dig. Kaya up for Layla. Went cross court. Still up. There's a dunk. Kaya, nice dive. Maggie over to Layla. Reaches back. Got it. To the back row. Here's a back row hit and blocked by Layla. What a play by Malone. Strong play by 13 throughout that point. The juniors up by 1 again. 6-5. She'll sub out. Not her. Elise. A little confusion on substitutions. Something went wrong, I think. And Elise is not going in. I don't know. Ref talking to the scorekeeper, working on her cell phone. Things got a little discombobulated there administratively. And I guess we are okay. No, we're not. More work being done on the cell phone. Oh, we get to play. All right. 6-5, Maggie. Got it in down the line. That was good. She set outside. Here's a pass from Dylan. Back for Clara. Clara got that hit to the back row. Kaya. Maggie outside to Layla. And down off the blocker. Kill for Layla. Junior's up by 2, 7-5. Wow, bullet served by Maggie. And Liz with the overpass slam and the kill. Her first kill of the game. 8-5. And another great serve from Maggie. There's Layla. She puts down the overpass. We'll take it. The velocity on Maggie's serves those last two were absolute bullets and generated overpasses. Allowed our front row players to put it away, and now we are up by 4, 9-5 and 9-1-5. Takes the timeout.
Connor Jones. Here we go. Here we go, Connor Jones. Here we go.
There we go. Maggie with a screamer just off the top tape. There's a hit. Oh, Maggie got it. Liz got it over on a free ball. There's a pass outside and a block, or just down. I don't know. Liz was up there. We are up by 5, 10-5. This rotation getting the job done right now. 4 straight points. Another great serve from Maggie's an ace off the hands and way back out of bounds. 11-5. Bullet. Wow. But they're able to handle that one. Now a pass. Clara. Liz with a tap down off the set from Clara. Well, out of system, but Clara with a nice set and Liz with an unorthodox kill. 12-5. Wow. Another bullet from Maggie. They're just barely able to handle it. Now Maggie to Kaya. Kaya's going to go over to Clara. Clara went cross court. Out the back and point juniors. They are rolling 13-5. Steve is talking to Maggie, who is just serving really well. I don't know exactly why. It was kind of funny. Now, oh, Maggie was finally, the streak ends. Put it in the net. That was a big, huge run. Score is 13-6. Kaya's pass goes to Maggie. She'll go all the way outside to Layla. Got it in off the top of the net. Now a back row hit. Oh, Liz had it off of her hands sideways instead of down. Oh, well. 13-7. Kaya, that's an overpass, but tipped. Maggie to Kaya. Kaya for Layla. It's tight. Oh, an outside hit. That's out the back. Point juniors, but they called somebody in the net. No. Our player is quite confused. Well, we've kind of given some points away on in the nets. Can't do it nationals. Still up by 5, 13-8. Layla went over immediately. Now outside, hit and down. That went right through the blockers. And now a streak for 915. We've had 3 straight points, or maybe 4. Short, Dylan diving, received. Maggie all the way over to Layla. And wow, unbelievable save by 915, but then they blew the last touch. It's 14-9. At least subs in. And will serve. In the net, 14-10. Elise to Maggie. Maggie over to Liv. Good hit. That's off of hands and down for a kill for Liv. Lead goes back to 5, 15-10. Anya in, Liz back to serve. It's Maggie, Elise, Anya, Liv, Clara, and Liz in the game right now for juniors. It's in, back row. Dump! Tricked him. Elise got her hand on it, but it was just out of reach to be able to get it up. 15-11. Maggie's dunked it, and then there was no one on the second touch there for United. They were way out of system. Wow. Already? I got it. Yeah. I'll just we'll just do this one.
Hey, let's go! Let's go, keep it going.
Okay, sorry, I had to refill Liz's water. Oh man, Hope's serve hit the top of the net and then back on our side. Dang, that was close. 17-12. Kojo's in the lead. It's to Elise, over to Hope. She goes all the way across to Liv. Pushes it to the back. And they can't handle it again. That's Liv's second point with the big push to the back row. And a nice play, 18-12. Juniors in front. Layla is going to sub in for Elise. Layla will serve. Not Layla. Liv will serve. That's in. Nice bullet serve there. Set outside. Nice hit. And down by United. Side out. 18-13. Dylan's in. Liv is out. Dylan heading to the back row. Joining Kaya and Layla in serve-receive formation. Good one. Kaya to Hope. Back row hit from Dylan. And that's in the net. Dylan gets a point on that rare back row swing. Anya out, Liz is in, Kaya is serving with a 6-point lead, 19-13. That's going to be wide on the serve, so. Of course, I jinxed it. We had our first service error earlier this game, and I was like, oh, that's the first one. We've had 3 or 4 since then, accounting for about a third of the other team's points as our service errors, but we're still up by 5, 19-14. And now 19-15. There's a pass from Liz with a kill. Off the top of the net, but hard enough to make its way down into the middle. So that was great. We got a good pass to the middle for Hope to tee up Liz. And it's a 5-point lead, 20-15. Maggie back to serve. See if she can get some good ones in again like last time. That one's good, and it's an ace. She's back at it, Worrell. Kojo's up 21-15. That's in. Tipped over. And in the hole. 21-16. It's to Kaya. Oh. That was a hard serve. Went off the side.
Let's finish. Let's go. Polsgrove. Here we go. Here we go, Polsgrove. Here we go.
Got some confusion on which ball is which. I think we finally have the game ball back in the hands of the server over there, and we'll be ready to play. That one's in the net. Service error United. We'll take it. 22-17. Elise. Working with a 5-point lead. Set number 2 needed to stay alive, and that serves in. Set back row set to the middle, out the back. Point Juniors. Up by 6, 23-17. Just need a couple to close this out. In. Back corner. Nice serve. Here we go. Outside hit attempt. That's going to be out as well. So United having trouble finding the court over here on their hits, and Juniors taking advantage of it. Set point 24-17. That'll be in. Hit out. Point. Set. We're going to a third. Juniors win that one 25-17. And as we saw on many occasions throughout this campaign, high drama. Going to the all-important third set. First to 15 wins and gets a big victory early in this tournament. Juniors looking for the upset as the lower seed. Look really strong in that last set. I'm afraid to try to get out of this live stream to respond to the text that my wife Kelly just sent me. So if there are any Polsgrove related family members watching right now, or Kelly, you yourself, I did just see your text about the clear bags, and the answer is no, you do not need to bring a clear bag to Indiana. I am looking around, and many people have backpacks and satchels and purses that are not clear, so I guess they don't care. So I don't know, Grandma Kathy or Grandma Fofo, please text Kelly that. If you wouldn't mind, she needs to rush up to the airport to get here tonight and be on hand for the action tomorrow. All of you viewing, thanks for tuning in. It's an exciting Thursday afternoon in Indy, and we are off and running in set number 3 off that was a lift. Whoa, no call. It's all right. Here we go. Hope back to Maggie. Maggie's swing is off the top of the tape and blockers. Here's a point for 9-1-5 United. In a weird way, I don't know, that was a strange first point. It goes not on 0-1. There's Layla, great pass for Hope, short to Anya, and Anya's a sheen with a nice hit. Went off to the right off her hand on purpose and found a empty spot in the defense. 1-1. Liv, great serve and an ace. Nobody even touched it. That thing just an inch off the top of the net with topspin. And that's a great weapon we have employed last set and now early here in the third set. A strong serve. So 2-1. Junior's up. That one, a little, not enough elevation on it. We're tied at 2. Dylan is in with Elise and Layla back there. Hope, Maggie, and Anya up front. That'll go to Dylan. There's a good pass to Hope. Hope dumps it. They read it enough. There's a block by Anya. Ended up hitting the ground. Two, 3. That one's out the back, right behind us.
Let's go.
2-4. Oh, right between the serve receives. Both looking at it. Hit the ground. 2-5.
And then I think a different method 230 in a different division was like.
Hope to Layla. She had to push it back. Back row. Here comes a hit. Over and down. That's kind of the first earned point by 915 United. We've self-inflicted all the others. Just like that, down by 4, 2-6. Out of timeout. Junior's looking for a side out. That's going to go in. Two, 7.
Side out, ladies. Let's go.
Another ace from 915 United.
Come on, Elise, you got this. Let's go.
Liz will come in for Elise. Two, 8. That's long. Okay, good read by Dylan. Let it go. Get the point. 3-8. Elise back in. Serve. Liz to the front row. That's in. Tough play. Good pass from Elise to Liz. Liz with a kill. There we go. That's what we need. 4-8. Dice just over the net. Again, 915 able to keep it going. Maggie comes around. Got a piece. That's a free ball. Over for Layla. She has to push it. It was a little bit of inside set. Now we've got a hit and a block from Liz, but it maybe it. Yeah, I kind of looked like it tipped off somebody. Went off Liz off block, but I guess not. 0.949. That's in the net. Service there. Point Juniors hanging in there, 5-9. You don't have much room on that scoreboard, though. Going to 15 here in the third set. Got Maggie at the back. That's who we want. She's had a great serving day so far. It's another good one. That one was probably going long, and that was touching in the net. We touched it again. 5-10. United has maybe earned 2 or 3 of those 10 points. Junior's looking for a side out here. Goes to Elise. Maggie able to get there. Oh, back row hit coming. That's going to be out the back. Just a little long. And the lead is 4, 6-10. Liv will sub in for Dylan. Kaya is subbing in for Dylan. And Kaya will serve. Try to get the Juniors back in the game. Nice serve to the back row. That's a hit. Liz got a piece of it, but then it dropped in front. 6-11.
Let's go, Coach Rose. Side out. You ready to move, baby?
There's Kaya. Maggie. Liv. Wow, they still kept it up. There's a free ball. Maggie. Kaya. Liv. Tipped and down. Blocked. 6-12. Steve's going to call timeout. Oh, that was way out. Played it though. Maggie. Over to Liv. That's a free ball. It's going to go outside. Liv. Maggie. Liz. That was a little low. And a point because what? Oh, they didn't think it cleared the net. 6-13. Yeah. To Elise, to Maggie, now to Liv. Liv got a swing on it. Maggie. Liv had to go way outside and ended up working. This is up. Clara for Maggie. Liv had to hit that one from the ground. Then a dunk. And a point. Match point for 915 United on a huge run, 6-14.
Go, girls. Go back.
Juniors need 9 straight. That's off of Kaya and Elise. And game over. Juniors fall 15-6 after having a lead there. Just very unfortunate, massive run by 915 United there in the third set to end it. But exciting to go to a third set, of course. That outcome was according to in this pool. We see the second set team come to play later this afternoon. The 2:30 p.m. start Eastern. That will not happen, I'm sure, as it will be delayed, as this one was. But promising, we had cell phone coverage. We'll be on the same court, so hopefully have cell phone coverage again for the next one. Enjoy your hour off. We'll see you in about 60 minutes.